This is question 54 for the practice final. In this question, we have a set trinomial, standard trinomial, and it is less than or equal to 0. So we're just going ahead and first solve for 0, and then we're going to move forward. So the first thing we have to do is figure out how do we get a 14. Well, we would have 1 times negative 14 is negative 14. However, this combination does not add up to what we needed to do. So we're going to go with our smaller number, the 1, and we're going to say, well, what number comes after 1? Well, 2. Does 2 go into 14? Yes. It'd be 2 and 7. Now let's go ahead and, if this is a negative, this would add up or have a difference of 5, a difference of negative 5. There's our number we're looking for, so we know that 2 and 7 are our working numbers. There is no a, so there's no dividing by a. But to solve for x, we know that our positive has an opposite of a negative. So our positive 2 becomes negative 2 for a solution, and our negative 7 becomes a positive 7 for a solution. Then, because this is an inequality, we need to graph. So we're going to draw our graph, our number line, and we're going to make 2 spots, here and here. Doesn't matter where they are. And we're going to mark both of them. So this is negative 2. This is 7. In this particular class, with a regular trinomial, you really have to just test this middle spot here. So what number is between negative 2 and 7? That's the easiest to deal with. It'd be 0. With this, the question will say whether this area here is either positive or negative. According to our question, it said less than or equal to 0. So which is true? Positive is less than or equal to 0, or negative is less than or equal to 0. In this case, the negative. The negative is less than 0. So we just need to figure out which of these spaces is going to be a negative number. So let's go ahead and test. All we have to do is test 0. The good thing about that is it's really easy to test. If this is a 0, it's gone. If this is a 0, it's gone. So what do we have left over? Negative 14. A negative 14. Now, a negative 14 is a negative answer, right? It's not that it fits between negative 2 and 7. It's that if we put a 0 in, so if the 0 goes in, we have a negative 14 as our answer. Okay, so in other words, negative 14 is less than or equal to 0. This is true. So because it is true here, we know that our answer is going to be between this area. And again, for this particular class, that's pretty much all we need, is just to figure out whether it's this area here in the center or if it's the area on the outside. But I will say one thing, and that is that we do have to remember how to put the ends on these, either they're parentheses or brackets. Because we have a straight line here, we're going to have brackets, 3 straight lines, because we have a straight line in our initial question. So we're going to go ahead and put a bracket here, put a bracket here. And in this particular question, they want it in set notation. So bracket, negative 2, x is going to be all the stuff in between, 7, and there we go. So we have bracket negative 2 comma 7 bracket, and that's as far as we can go. This is again because it says less than or equal to. The equal to straight line is what makes our 3 straight lines here and 3 straight lines here.